Our session for today under Occupational Safety and Health, we have the Department Order number 13, Section 11 to 20. And to start with, we have the Section 11. And under Section 11, about Construction Safety and Health Committee, we have the following to consider. The Safety and Healthy Committee compositions comprises the following. First, we have the project manager as the chairperson, General Construction Safety and Health Officer as the secretary of the committee, and the members are the following. We have the Construction Safety and Health Officers, safety representative from subcontractors, healthy personnel, workers representative for a minimum of 3, and again under Section 11 of Construction Safety and Health Committee, we have their duties to plan, develop, and oversee the implementation of accident prevention programs, direct accident prevention efforts in accordance with rules of program, conducts toolbox meetings every day, that would be daily, review inspections and accident investigation reports, prepare and submit to DOLE or Department of Labor and Employment minutes of the meetings of the committee, meetings, work accidents and illnesses, and other reporting requirements. Assist government inspectors, initiate or supervise safety and health training for employees, develop and maintain a disaster contingency plan. For Section 12, Safety and Health Information, we have the following. We have to consider the general safety and health measures, like the basic rights and duties of workers, emergency procedures, good housekeeping, welfare and first aid facilities, care and use of personal protective equipment or PPEs, personal hygiene and health protection by giving them a seminar, safety and health rules and regulations, daily toolbox meetings. For the Section 13 of Construction Safety and Health Training, first we have to consider the specialized instruction and training for all the employees, operation of construction equipment with respect to erection of dismantling of scaffoldings, handling of explosives, training about workers engaged when workers are engaged in pile driving, excavation works, compressed air, copper dams and caissons, health training and safety training with respect to the erection of steel structural frames and tall chimneys, handling hazardous substance and materials, rigging and signaling. And for Section 14, Construction Safety and Health Reports, there should be a monthly submission of summary reports to DOLE, and that is a requirement to Department of Labor and Employment. The summary report shall include the following. First, the Safety Committee meeting agreements. Second, accident investigation reports, hazard assessment with corresponding remedial actions or measures required. Section 15, construction worker skills. A skill certificate shall be required for construction-related occupations that have been classified as critical occupations by TESDA. An occupational shall be considered as critical when it may affect and endanger people's lives and lives, when it involves the handling of hazardous tools, equipment, supplies, when it requires relatively long period of education and training, when the performance of the job may compromise the safety, health, and environment concerns within the immediate vicinity of the construction site. And that's all under Section 15. For the Section 16, workers' welfare facilities. The employer shall provide for adequate supply of safe drinking water, adequate sanitary and washing facilities in order to ensure humane conditions of works. Section 17, Cost of Construction Safety and Health Program. The total cost of the construction safety and health program shall be a mandatory integral part of the construction project. It shall be treated as a separate pay item and reflected in the project's bid tender documents. Let us now proceed to Section 18. It's all about the effects on other issuances. Provisions of other existing occupational safety and health guidelines not inconsistent with these guidelines shall form part of this department order. Standards, rules, and regulations not specifically provided shall remain in full force and effect. However, in the event that any provision of the guidelines is declared invalid by competent authority, the rest of the provisions thereof not affected shall remain in full force and effect. Proceeding to Section 19, we have the violations and penalties. Violations committed by constructors as determined by DOLE or Department of Labor and Employment here in the Philippines after due process shall be considered as prima facie case of construction malperformance of grave consequence under RA or Republic Act 4566, Constructors Licensing Law, as amended and pertinent IRR. In cases of imminent danger situations, the procedures or requirements of the OSHS and DOLE regulations shall be applied. And then, we have also the Section 20 for the effectivity. The Permit Order Number 13, Series 1998, was actually signed on July 23, 1998, and published on August 1, 1998, in the Philippine Daily Inquirer, and on August 3, 1998, in People's Tonight. The guidelines shall be immediately effective, that is, 15 days after publication in newspapers of general circulation, as provided in the Article 5 of the Labor Code. Safety responsibilities of everyone. Responsibilities defined as is having to answer to higher management for activities and results. Authority is the right to correct, command, and determine the courses of action. Delegation is sharing the authority and responsibility with others. Accountability is an active measurement taken by management to ensure compliance with standards. And that's all for today. Thank you and God bless everyone.